Yay Networks.
13 has been my lucky number for a while. Like, it's always a sign of good things to come for me.
This is 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, breaking down every song, every Easter egg, every era, and every theory. Hosted by the biggest Swifties, Nick Adams, Anna Zabo, Amy Nichols, and Lacey G.
Welcome to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. My name's Nick Adams.
I'm Anna.
Amy. And I'm Lacey G.
And today we're going to break down track number 10 on 1989 Taylor's version. We're talking about How You Get the Girl, written by Taylor Swift, Max Martin, and Shellback. And before we get into our discussion today, I want to make sure everyone has gotten their tickets to Swifties in the Park.
Yes.
It's a big event that we're doing. It's coming up towards the end of April, April 27th at Grandscape in the Colony. Am I right so far? From 2 to 5, and it's going to be a blast. We're going to do a live recording. We're going to have games and giveaways. We're going to have a Swiftie Market
I'm
of
so
Swifties
excited.
with Swiftie businesses that you can shop and support them. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. Bring your friends, your family, bring a blanket, bring a lawn chair. It's just going to be an absolute blast, and we're going to be celebrating our 3-year anniversary of this podcast. We're going to be celebrating the release of the Tortured Poets Department. We're going to be listening to Taylor music. It's going to be so much fun.
We're going to be geeking out with friends. We're going to be talking about the new album. We looking at our at all the people that's applying to be vendors. There's going to be some incredible businesses out there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
People
fun.
are so creative. It's truly going to be a blast. We did something similar for the release of Midnights, and it was just so fun to be with like-minded people and talking about our Taylor obsession. I mean, it's the same thing we do here on the podcast, but then with everybody.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I have some ideas that I think are going to be surprises to you guys.
You're kind of saying this in like a maniacal
Yeah.
sort of way.
Well, yeah.
I have an idea, but it's not a surprise. I had mentioned it to Anna. I don't know if I go
Did
ahead.
she steal your idea? No, I think I might have stolen hers.
Oh. Is it a surprise? Am I not supposed to say something?
I don't know.
Say it.
Go for it.
My suggestion was, Nick, you and I lost this round of the surprise secret song set. And people had mentioned whether or not we should battle, and each of us have to either do the punishment or battle and see who has to do the punishment solo. So my suggestion was maybe do it there.
A tiebreaker?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we can do a tiebreaker there. I don't know what the punishment is, though. What's the
No,
punishment?
well, the ultimate punishment is you're going to have to speak in Taylor Swift lyrics
Oh.
for
a
an
whole
for a
episode.
whole episode.
Gotcha.
But we need a tiebreaker to know who it's between Nick and
Right.
Lacey on who it would be. So I have had a couple. I need to run them by Amy.
No, you did, yeah.
Okay, I've had a couple ideas on what the tiebreaker would be, but I'm not going to tell you guys
Okay.
that.
They get to decide our fate.
Because y'all are
Nick.
the losers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But much to Lacey's idea, I think it'd be so fun to do it live at the event.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, that's fine.
It'll be so fun.
Yeah, it'll be so much fun. It'll be great.
The event itself, though, will be so fun. I'm really, really, really excited. It's crazy that we're so close. It hasn't even really hit me that we're about to get a brand new Taylor Swift album, like a full blown Taylor Swift album, brand new
Brand new.
album.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
I
ready.
just feel like we need to be talking about it more.
Also, Taylor Swift has been suspiciously quiet lately.
I know
Taking a
it's
little
like
break from
it's,
the show.
It's a little terrifying. It's a little terrifying.
She's
Yeah.
planning.
She's always.
She's being maniacal herself.
Yes.
But yeah, if you want to come to our event, Swifties in the Park, tickets are at the13podcast.net. That's where you can get tickets. You can also apply to be a vendor, and you can bring out all your goodies to the people who show up. And being a vendor is free, by the way.
Yes,
Like,
yes,
we're not
yes.
charging you $1,000 to have a 10 by 10 space. We're just going to let you come out to our event and hang out. So come do that. All that information is at the13podcast.net. And something that I love about Swifties and also just the 13 podcast community, we've done several different events before, and people come in big groups. People also come solo. People travel from different states. I know there's someone that might be coming from Seattle. Someone messaged us the other day that he might celebrate his birthday with us from Denver.
I know.
He's going to fly in from there. So people come by themselves or they come in groups, and when you're there, you're just meeting and hanging out and mingling with other Swifties. So
And make
it's a
new
safe
friends.
space and make new
Yeah.
friends.
friends.
One of my favorite stories is that some of our listeners, they came to I think it was our Midnights party that we had right after Midnights was released. They met there for the very first time, and then they started their own Taylor Swift business together,
That's
selling
incredible.
different T-shirts and scarves. They made scarves that they brought to us at another event, and so it's just really cool how you can meet someone and you never know what's going to happen.
I know it's really awesome.
One day we're going to have 13 podcast lobsters meet at an event, and then they're going to get married down the road, maybe at a future event.
And then we get to officiate
At
the
a
wedding.
At
Wow.
a future event. I like that, Nick.
Yeah,
now,
for sure.
now you're trying to sell a wedding too.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so sweet. And to answer some of the questions that we've been receiving about the event, so for anybody that hasn't been to Grandscape in the Colony, we're calling it Swifties in the Park because it's this like lawn area with a stage. It's surrounded by restaurants and bars and things like that. So we've been getting asked a lot. There's going to be food and drink there. Yes, there are going to be like a bunch of restaurants there, and I'm almost positive that we're going to have a little drink area set up like in the park area. But yeah, you can come hungry, leave happy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whose slogan is that?
I don't know. I definitely know.
Ours.
Is it Dave and Buster's?
Is that like Olive
No.
Garden? No, it's if we're here, we're family. Come hungry, leave happy.
It's the 13 podcast.
Come hungry, leave happy. There's lobster.
Oh, it's IHOP.
All
Ah,
right.
cool.
No, IHOP. If you want to sponsor the event, just let me know.
Hey, if you're listening and you're not IHOP and you'd like to sponsor our event,
Also, let us know.
we are more than welcome to entertain that idea.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
We'll memorize your logo.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
and we'll say it
We will say it.
1,300 times on the podcast.
Mhm, sure will. All right, so let's get to How You Get the Girl. It's a great song. I love it. Of course, I love everything on 1989, so there's no surprise there. But again, it's written with just these two guys who just crank out smash pop hits, Max Martin and Shellback, who most of these songs on 1989 are written with. And yeah, they work with artists all over the world from all different genres for decades. And it's almost like you haven't made it in pop unless you work with Max Martin. And so it's just great that we have a whole Max Martin album here.
I would
with
actually love
Taylor.
to see like a documentary on Max Martin and like all of the pop hits that he's had a hand in.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
It would be cool. All right, so what's first? What are we going to do here first?
Well,
I was going to say, this song was a surprise song recently on the Eras tour. We were all thinking tortured poet. She's going to be coming in with her sad, tragic songs. And she performed this February 23rd, day after Amy's birthday. So I believe that was the same day that she sang Coney Island for Amy.
I think so.
And it said, "Happy birthday." Yes. But Travis Kelce was in the audience, and she sang this. I like to think as an ode to him.
Yeah.
He did everything right to get the girl. And their love story is just incredible to watch. Taylor has spoken about this song before, and here it is.
Song How You Get the Girl is a song that I wrote about how you get the girl back if you ruined the relationship somehow and she won't talk to you anymore. Like if you broke up with her and then kind of left her on her own for 6 months and then you'd realize you miss her, all the steps you'd have to do to edge your way back into her life because she's probably pretty mad at you. So it's kind of a tutorial. If you follow the directions in the song, chances are things will work out, or you may get a restraining order.
Has that ever happened to you guys? Have y'all gone a long 6 months without someone and then he comes back into your life? He figures out a way?
Yeah, but I was moved on by then.
Oh, so it didn't work.
6 months was too long.
Yeah, it
6
didn't
months
work.
was too long.
Mm.
Yeah. But I do love how she's just like, it's an instruction manual. Like, it really is. Like, this is how you get the girl. This is what you need to do. And back, in the original 1989 era, there was rumors that it was inspired by Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez because they were kind of
Off and on.
off and on, and troubled. And Taylor did not hide the way that she kind of felt about it, And so that was a rumor for a while.
Man, I gotta love, just one of my favorite gifs or moments in pop culture is them backstage at the VMAs or whatever it was. And I think Selena and Justin had been apart for a little bit, and then they were canoodling backstage, getting back together, and Taylor walks by and goes, "Bleh," behind their backs. It's so funny.
That whole night, if you've ever watched like a compilation video of everything like Taylor said and did that night, she was like, she did not care what anyone thought about anything. She was answering every question honestly. Like, the red carpet, like behind the like backstage, everything that night. She was
No filter.
no filter. She was on it. She was like, I'm gonna say what I want to say, and I'm gonna say it.
I just realized no exes ever come back for me. That means, like, did
I
I,
think that-
ruin it one good time? Like,
You don't want them.
No, I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing. They're exes for a reason.
yeah. I mean, I don't want them back, but they should want me back, right?
Well, Nick,
It's kind of like you don't want to go to the party, but you want to be invited to the party.
Yeah. Let me
makes sense.
reject you.
Yeah.
well, Nick, your love story with your wife. How did you get her back?
So I don't know how to make a long story short. My wife and I, we dated
That's on
in high
Evermore.
Yeah, thank you. We dated in high school. Started dating when we were sophomores, and the whole time we were dating, we had kind of just noticed and looked around that all these people that stay together once they leave high school and go to college, it never works out. It never works out, either it being long distance or if one follows the other person or if one stays and one doesn't. It just never works. And so we just got to the point where it was a couple weeks before we were moving away to different colleges, and it was like, well, I guess we're breaking up now. And it was like, yeah. And we loved each other, but that was just kind of what we thought was right. And we kind of dated off and on throughout most of college. And then our last year in college, we just decided to make this serious again. And we kept in touch a lot. We knew everyone's friends. We would see each other during Christmas breaks, and we would go visit each other often. But I don't know, maybe it was like an open dating just kind of thing.
Yeah.
And there was definitely times when I wanted to get together, but she was seeing someone else. Or she wanted to get back with me, but I was seeing someone else. And so that was very hard and very awkward. But for me, there was no like begging come back, something went wrong in the relationship, like what it's talking about in this song.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing really went wrong. It was just
Things are just falling into place. Things
were
are right.
finally falling back into place. We were at a point where it was like, okay, we had a lot of fun in college. We did the 4 years and apart, and it was like, okay, well, let's meet back together and see what works. And it worked out
It's
good.
truly like a testament to that, if you love it, set it free. If it comes back, it's meant to be. Like it really, like truly, like
Yeah.
that's you guys. Like that's awesome.
Yeah.
Would you say that it was like right person, wrong time, or you just say you were just young?
For us not dating,
Yeah.
like at the time, no, I mean, it was just, we just wanted to do our own thing. I didn't want to go out at night and worry what she was doing. She didn't want to be hanging out with her friends and see a picture of me with another girl and start getting jealous. And, you kill yourself over what you're seeing and you're just like racking your brain, like, how can I change this? She didn't want that. Like, we didn't want that.
Yeah.
And so we just decided just let each other live, and we knew we still loved each other and cared about each other, but if it's supposed to work out later and it works out, then it will. And it did.
And when you got back together and then you celebrate your anniversaries, do you celebrate it as like you start over, or like, oh, we've been together 5 years? No, we've been together 1 year.
I don't really know. I don't really know what we celebrate. We just kind of celebrate our wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
We don't really celebrate any dating anniversaries anymore.
I give my parents a lot of crap for it because my parents got divorced and then remarried.
Mhm.
And so anytime
Each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
They got divorced and they remarried each other 4 years later. And we always kind of joke about it, but I mean, I joke about it more than they do. But they'll be like, "Oh yeah, it's our like wedding anniversary. Like we've been together like 35 years." And I'm like, "Is that with or without the 4 years?" That like is it? I'm like, I just need a little
Is it
clarification.
39 years or 31 years?
Exactly. And so they do kind of just ignore it, and they and they go by like years, like, oh, we got married in 1980, whatever, and like do the math that way, and just kind of, we all just kind of ignore the divorce,
Yeah.
the divorce years. It didn't affect me
That
at all.
really painful, traumatic, tough,
Yeah.
difficult time in the family.
Yeah,
Get over it, Anna.
Nick,
Yeah, get over it. Yes, ma'am.
are your parents still together?
They are. Yeah.
Have they ever divorced and gotten remarried
Not
to
that
each
I
other?
know of. Not that I know of.
Wow, Nick, you are the only one in this room who hasn't had parents
Divorced
divorce
parents?
and remarry each other.
All right. Oh, your
Yeah.
parents have,
Yes.
and Amy's parents have.
Yes.
Yes.
Amy's parents
3 times.
3 times.
They each other married and divorced each other 3 times.
Were there other relationships in between there?
Yes.
Like, did someone marry other people and that
Yes.
didn't work? Oh,
Uh-huh.
goodness. That's
Yeah.
a lot of marriage.
That's a lot of paperwork.
It's a lot of
That
paperwork.
is.
Like that's
But you know what?
Aye.
I know that they really tried to make it work.
Yeah.
You know?
What's
each
the
time.
current relationship status?
They are no longer together.
Well,
It
but
was-
you That's
Yeah.
only for a short
But
time.
you know,
that
it's
could
so great
change.
because we can't. You can always change it. No,
can change.
they're married to. Oh, they're
For
Well,
now.
that can change.
At the time being.
It's just great because we can get together as a family for Christmas or whatever holiday, and it's not weird. Yeah, so it's nice.
My parents divorced and remarried each other twice. My mom had 2 different wedding dresses, a new wedding dress each time, and then divorced. My mom's now married to who I consider to be my dad. And fun fact, not bitter at all. Whenever I told my mom I was getting divorced, she told me that divorce was a sin. And I had to
Well.
remind her that you've been divorced 3 times, Mom. 3.
Stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror.
3?
3?
How does she react to
so
that?
she's a fan.
Yeah, she asked me at Thanksgiving, someone wanted to know why I looked young. And I said, probably because I don't have a deadbeat husband at home sucking the soul out of me. And my mom asked me to please not remind people that I'm divorced. So I did not tell
Remind
at
him- well,
Thanksgiving,
He's
that she's
not
been divorced
sitting next to
3
me.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
Well, I did see a YouTube comment on this music video, or I guess it's a lyric video, and it said, the fact that Taylor has a whole song about how to get a girl and people are still failing. I loved that.
this song should be an example of why I need to recruit more men to be in the Swiftie community because she's telling you very valuable information
Yeah.
that you need to take to heart.
Yeah. Literally an instruction manual.
Yeah.
She also said during the Eras tour, not specifically about this song, but a recurring theme in my music is that I love to explain to men how to apologize.
Yeah.
And they still don't.
Well, let's check out what she's talking about in these lyrics. She says, stand there like a ghost, shaking, come the rain. Rain. She'll open up the door and say, are you insane?
This is her powerhouse, Rain and Door, in the first little part of the song.
Whoa.
Boom. Yeah,
Whoa.
it hits hard.
Whoa. We've talked about that lyric before, haven't we?
Come in with the rain?
No, stand there like a ghost.
Oh, what did we say about it?
I think I don't remember. It was a while ago, but I remember.
Yeah, I mean, like a
How do you
haunted reference.
or is it like when you stand there like a ghost? Is it because you're just shocked?
Shocked. I would think you're just shocked. You don't know how
Don't
to
know what to say.
proceed. You don't know what to do in this situation.
Like
and
all
the
the-
only thing you can do is just stand there.
Yeah, like the colors out of your face,
yeah.
and you're just like, yeah,
And come in with the rain is still a very confusing lyric.
we don't need to go there.
We don't need to go. We don't need to talk about
What's
that.
confusing?
Well, I think Anna
I just don't get
didn't
it.
want to talk about it anymore.
You don't understand come in with the rain?
Look.
That saying?
Look, listen. Anyone can go back and listen to our episode on the song Come In With the Rain and hear my confusion. And I will let you know now, 3 years later, since we broke down that song, I still don't get it.
And that's okay.
Okay.
I'm with you. I don't understand the reference. I don't,
It's a phrase, right? Come in with the rain.
Yeah, come in with the rain.
but to me, it doesn't make
I
sense.
just don't get it.
Yeah, like growing up, my dad would say, you don't have enough sense to come in with the rain. Like, you're an idiot. Like, you're an idiot. It's raining outside. Come
Right.
inside.
My mom, who I do like, by the way, I should put that disclaimer. I like her ish. Would always say, air conditioning doesn't grow on trees or something. To shut the windows, shut the doors. Am I saying that right?
No,
I don't know.
I don't know. I hadn't heard that one, but I mean, my stepdad says like a diamond in a goat's butt. I mean, there's a lot of phrases out there,
See?
especially the country people. I was like, I don't. Okay.
That came up during our Come In With the
Yeah,
Rain episode.
okay.
I remember.
I'm sure this came up too, but it's just a phrase I can never wrap my head around is that's for the birds. My mom would say that a lot. That's like when you say something's like, that's stupid, that's dumb. Oh,
Why?
that's for the birds.
Ah, these poor birds.
Yeah, that's for the birds. I
Or the
never
peanut
understand
gallery.
that. Peanut gallery?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
I've been called a peanut gallery before. This morning, actually. I'm not joking.
Okay. All right. And say you are insane. Say it's been a long 6 months and you were too afraid to tell her what you want. So she's talking about someone who is upset that a relationship ended. They're trying to get back together, but they just don't know how to proceed. They don't know how to make this happen, how to make their life complete again because they're not with this significant other.
Yeah, and she's saying literally just show up at her door and tell her
Yeah.
what you've been too scared to tell her this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how it works. That's how you get the girl.
And that's how it works. That's how you get the girl. And then you say, here's what you say to her, guys. Everybody listen. This is an instruction manual like she told us. This is what you say. After you knock on the door, this is what you say. Okay, now you can knock. It's on camera. Knock, knock, knock. Okay. And then you say, I want you for worse or for better. These sound like vows.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
Intentional?
on purpose, yeah.
Okay.
That's a commitment, though. If you're showing up and saying that, like that, that's long term.
Yeah.
You don't say
Right.
that casually.
Right. And it makes me think almost it's a better fitting for the Lover album. Like this album is like the relationship's a freaking mess.
Mhm.
You know, the vow thing makes me think it's a little bit more serious, like Lacey's saying.
And, I think after you've been apart from someone for so long, you can take a step back and say, here's what worked, what didn't work in the relationship. And they're realizing it doesn't matter. You just want to be with the person. So I want you for worse or for better. I know the ins and outs of this. So let's continue with this relationship, right? That's what I'm thinking. And she continues by saying, I would wait forever and ever. Broke your heart. I'll put it back together. And I would wait forever and ever. So they're taking responsibility here. I broke your heart, and I'm going to put it back together.
It makes me think of Humpty Dumpty.
Well, that's probably on purpose.
Yeah.
Like a nursery rhyme.
Yeah.
Which she references in The Archer.
Oh, does she? Oh my gosh, I
All the
completely
king's
forgot. Oh,
horses.
yeah.
All the kings.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're not for sure that Humpty Dumpty's an egg. They never mention that Humpty Dumpty is an egg. We just
No,
visualize.
he's fragile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just visualize Humpty Dumpty as an egg, but it doesn't say it in the nursery rhyme.
That's relatable.
Yeah.
Things dads think.
I'm just
I
saying.
haven't thought of Humpty Dumpty in forever.
Since our Archer breakdown.
Yeah. Okay, Jason Kelsey, hopeless romantic. Travis Kelsey, dang it. Jason Kelsey, also hopeless.
Also
romantic.
hopeless
Yes,
romantic,
yes, loves his wife. Really good dude. I think I want to be his friend. I want to be both their friends. Anyway, Travis Kelsey, hopeless romantic. Do you think he has said this to Taylor Swift? I want you for worse or for better. I would wait forever and ever.
You know what? If Travis Kelsey quotes Taylor Swift lyrics to Taylor Swift, I think that would be the cutest thing to ever happen on the face of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like if you're Taylor Swift and Travis Kelsey is quoting your own words to you, like, right? Wouldn't you melt? Or would you think that she thinks that's like silly?
But she is silly. Like, I think she would appreciate silly.
Silliness, right?
Okay, Anna, you are on a nationally syndicated morning radio show. One of the most listened to morning shows in the country. Millions of people are listening every single week. If you and Ryan are in a little tiff, and then he comes to you and quotes something you said on the radio, how would you feel about that?
Well, see, the thing is, I probably wouldn't know he's quoting something that I said on the radio, right?
What if it's obvious?
Yeah, what if it was
It
obvious?
triggered, yeah.
That'd
Like,
be
what
funny.
if you had some sort of fun radio catchphrase and he came in and he repeated that catchphrase when y'all were in an argument about taking out the trash? How would you proceed?
It would make me laugh. It would be funny. It would be funny. I would
have
respect
one.
it.
What if he came up to you after an argument, during an argument, and just diffused the situation by saying, day one, tay one? How would you react?
I would respect it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, if he quoted Taylor Swift to me to win an argument, he would win the argument. Just out of the sole fact that he quoted Taylor Swift.
What if he quoted Kanye?
Well, then we're getting a divorce.
Goodness. Wow.
He knows better. He knows
So
better. He
Taylor-
did. Sorry, we were actually out at dinner with our friends recently, and somebody brought up the movie.
Huh,
Road.
did y'all get the invite to this dinner? I didn't get
Y'all
an
did
invite.
actually. You weren't there.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, somebody was talking about the movie Roadhouse, which has Jake Gyllenhaal in it, and
He who must not be named.
Yeah, I didn't say anything, right? So this other person brings up Roadhouse. Oh, has anyone seen the movie Roadhouse? I didn't say anything. Ryan, on his own, goes, we don't support that man in our household.
Ryan is a legend.
and then our friend was like, what? Who? And then Ryan was like, we just don't. He said, quote, Ryan said, he broke our girl's heart, is what he
Wow.
said. And I was
love
like,
that.
oh my God.
And how can you fight with a man like that?
I know.
They're
Literally.
like,
I was like, what?
if y'all were fighting, I'm like, why were they fighting?
Literally.
Nick, I'm not crushing on you anymore. Now I'm crushing on Ryan.
That's fine.
That-
Ryan can take the belt from me. But Anna, you did it. You're one of the few women who have changed a man. Congratulations. Congratulations. You did it.
Thank you.
You made
Thank you so
him
much.
You deserve a round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
made him a better man.
Wow.
See, you can definitely do the whole quoting Taylor Swift thing.
I'm working
Oh,
on
Lacey loses the whole thing. So I guess we can just pick it up from this episode, just finish the rest of the episode. Maybe Ryan listened to this song because we just heard Taylor explain how to get back together. Here is what you say if you want to salvage this relationship. And she continues by saying, and that's how it works. That's how you get the girl. And that's how it works. That's how you get the girl. And she continues by saying, remind her how it used to be. Yeah, with pictures and frames of kisses on cheeks.
Oh, those are my favorite kind of pictures too.
Yeah.
Kisses on cheeks?
Yeah. Though I don't know how you guys feel. Like, I think it's cuter when like Ryan's kissing me on the cheek versus me kissing him on the cheek. Mostly because he's taller than I am. So then it like elongates my neck, and it's like not cute. It's like it's just not a cute photo. But a picture of him kissing me on the cheek is adorable.
Mm.
What about you guys?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, my wife is 7 feet tall, so it's really ugly if I'm looking up at her versus when she's crouching down to me. She's not 7 feet tall.
I was like, you have to
She's
clarify
like-
because people will think
she's
that
like 5.
she's the perfect.
5.
She's the perfect height.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, with pictures and frames of kisses on cheeks. Tell her how you must have lost your mind. Admit that it was your fault, men.
Seriously.
Admit it was your fault, even if it wasn't. Admit if it was your fault. When you left her all alone and never told her why.
Yes.
Have y'all ever felt that?
Yes.
A breakup happens and you're just like, okay, we broke up, but like, why?
Why?
You said words, but you still didn't explain to me why we've split up.
And you wonder it for a second, and then you're in the I don't need your closure.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, we'll get to Evermore.
One day. One day. And that's how it works. That's how you lost the girl.
Mm-hmm.
Because you left her all alone and never told her why. That's why you lost her.
Classic Taylor with the lyric switch up.
Right, the progression. She's done it in so many.
She does it all the
songs.
time. And you know what? I got to say, sometimes it makes it hard to sing the song because I forget what that
Which part it
second,
switches?
that second change up
It's
is
tricky.
going to be. And then when I'm singing it around other people, it's like, wow, you are a terrible Swiftie. You didn't know what she was saying? Sorry. One more time.
I'm so sorry.
One more time, Anna. We didn't quite hear that.
I'm so sorry.
One more time.
Who wants a little side ASMR? Ready?
That's how you gulp the drink.
I'm so sorry. I'm so parched.
Ooh, parched. That could be on the Tortured Poets department.
Parchment.
Parched.
Parchment.
Mint paper?
Yeah.
Ooh, I saw Anna's been doing a word of the day. Anna, what is
Thank
the
you.
Tortured Poets word of the day?
Today I haven't picked one yet. Yes, I started on my TikTok doing a Tortured Poets Department Word of the Day series where I'm basically teaching myself a new word every day from now until the album comes out that I think Taylor could use on the Tortured Poets Department. I'd have to look. I have just been learning so much. Thesaurus.com has been a frequent website I have been visiting.
What is it?
lately. Did I say it wrong?
No, I don't think so.
Well, thesaurus.com?
Oh, is that how you pronounce it?
Thesaurus?
Oh, I thought it was thesaurus.
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 Like a dinosaur.
I don't think it's a dinosaur. It's a thesaurus.
No, I thought it was. I think
Thesaurus?
it's thesaurus.
I think I'm
That's
going to
what
need
I
a
thought.
thesaurus to tell me how to explain this or how to pronounce it.
That's how I thought it always.
So, if you want to learn words, check out my series.
I like it better, thesaurus. Like
That's what I thought it was.
Like a dinosaur.
Thesaurus.
Yeah.
But wait, what's the right way?
I thought it was Oris. Thesaurus.
Oh, okay.
Look at you can.
You guys vamp. I'm going to find
Google.
someone on YouTube saying it.
I got it.
Y'all
Google
say
pronounce.
something.
Oh, here, I got it. I already pulled it up. Ready? Hold on, let me put it close to my microphone.
Thesaurus.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
You said, no, you're saying a large A. Oris. It's Oris.
Thesaurus.
Oh, shoot.
Thesaurus.
Okay.
I hear what you hear, though.
All right. Well, the series is over. No more.
Canceled.
Anna, we love you for worse or for better.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so Taylor's going to go back in and explain more about how to fix this relationship. She's going to tell you again, and now you say, I want you for worse or for better. I would wait forever and ever. Broke your heart. I'll put it back together. I would wait forever and ever.
Have you guys seen one of my absolute favorite Swiftie families on TikTok, Chelsea Bennett? She posts a bunch of videos with her 2 daughters. They're huge Swifties, and her daughter made up a dance to How to Get the Girl. Have you guys seen it on TikTok?
I don't think so.
It is the cutest thing ever. Like, it has movements and steps and how you get the girl. It's so cute. You have to go see it. Her her TikTok handle, I just had it pulled up, is at Mrs. Chelsea Bennett. And she has the How You Get the Girl dance pinned on her profile.
I love it.
It's the cutest thing. We should learn it.
I'm really terrible at learning dances.
I
Is
think
it super simple?
I think we could do this.
Okay.
There's some like jumps and movements.
Learn it and perform it at
No.
Swifties in the Park.
Mm-mm.
April 27th.
The 13podcast.net.
And Taylor sings a couple more times. It's How You Get the Girl. That's How You Get the Girl. And you could know that I don't want you to go. Remind me how it used to be. Pictures and frames of kisses on cheeks. And say you want me. Yeah. Yeah. And then you say, I want you for worse or for better. I would wait forever and ever. Broke your heart. I'll put it back together. I would wait forever and ever. And that's just how it works. That's how you get the girl.
But broke your heart, I'll put it back together. You would really have to trust someone to go back to someone who broke your heart, who absolutely destroyed you.
Very true.
It can be done, though.
Very-
Just follow
also
the
true.
checklist.
Also true.
Yeah, look at our parents. They divorced and remarried each other.
Point proven.
Yeah.
So as ladies in the room, do you think these steps that Taylor lists in this song, How You Get the Girl, do you think this is a good place to start
Yes.
if
Yes.
trying to salvage a relationship?
Yes.
This would work.
I agree.
Yes, I think showing up at her door, telling her what you did wrong, tell her the things that you wish you would have said, like, yeah, absolutely.
How do you know when it's the right time to show up at her door?
In the rain.
Yes.
Okay.
Good answer,
Yes.
Amy. Good
Yes.
answer.
That's the only answer.
Because the guy doesn't want to come off saying, looking like needy
Well,
or whiny or anything like that.
she
So
even
when's the right time?
she even said, be careful because it could be leading to not a disorder. An order. A restraining order.
Restraining
Thank you.
order.
I got there.
Restraining
I got
order. That's
there.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, restraining order.
I'm just constantly reminded that no one wants me. Like after this discussion, I mean, no one's showing up at my house in the rain or ever telling me that they want me for worse or for better.
But you
No.
don't want those people showing up at your house.
No,
Lacey's just
I
been
just mean
divorced.
people in general.
Lacey's just been
Not
divorced
exes.
once. She wants to be divorced three times.
times.
Three?
Lacey lives in the desert. There's no rain there.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
So no one can come to her door
Right.
because it's not raining. That's
My
what you're
door is
saying.
pink.
Oh.
If
Can't miss
anybody
it.
ever wants to
You
show
can't
up.
miss it. It's the Barbie.
Yeah.
It's the Barbie dream house.
You ever want to show up to my door in the desert and tell me that it's for worse or for better?
I guess though, okay. If you do, have you been in a situation where like you end a relationship is over and you don't like your ex, but then he shows up at your door and says, I want you for, then what do you do? Like if the ex that you don't want back follows all of
I
these
know,
steps.
because then he's there and y'all say he's creepy or whatever. It's like, how do you,
It's
how
a fine line.
it is.
I
Thank
would
you
shut the door.
No, I mean, like, thank you so much for coming to. I didn't need those things, but maybe it was good for you to get them off your chest.
The
and
closure?
I really appreciate it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and that's it.
I guess
He's
both
so nice.
both people need to want it to work for it to work,
Mm-hmm. For sure.
but they also both need to try.
Yes. Say it again for the people in the back.
It was like you were mad at me. What did I do?
I didn't.
Okay.
What?
You feel
said You need
guilty?
to try. You need to try. And I was like, what did I do?
Oh no.
Look out, Ryan.
You're
You need to try.
no.
Well, I mean, it does take take both
perfect.
people. It takes both people in a marriage too. It takes both people to want to salvage and save a marriage or not.
Mm-hmm.
It does take two people, and one person out of that just changes the whole situation. Then you don't have a choice anymore.
Mm-hmm. And the hidden message in the song is, then one day he came back. Spoiler.
Whoa.
Because he drove past her house, bought the house next to her, and drove past it. So he had to keep on coming back.
Well, are we satisfied with our discussion on how you get the girl?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is there any other housekeeping that we need to get in order before we leave?
I just want to say one thing, and I don't know why I think this or if anyone else thinks it, but does how you get the girl remind anybody of The Little Mermaid? I don't know why, but
Rain,
it reminds
water.
maybe it's because
Like
that's you kiss the girl maybe is in The
Right.
Little Mermaid, but like for some reason this song just gives me Little Mermaid vibes.
It feels alive. It's
Mhm.
very I can see that. Like the vibe of it.
Yeah.
But in The Little Mermaid, she gave up her voice for a guy, and I would never ever recommend that. Do not lose your voice. Always speak up for yourself. Always be your biggest advocate.
For sure. I think it's just because it reminds me of the song Kiss the Girl.
Which is a great song. I'm a Little Mermaid enthusiast.
Yeah, Lacey really is. 1 year for Lacey's birthday. Who sent Ariel up to the studio?
My mom. I'm sorry
Lacey's
I trashed
mom.
her earlier.
Lacey's mom sent an Ariel impersonator, Ariel character. She came up and, the office got together, the 25, 30 people in the office standing around our tiny little kitchen.
Yeah.
And Ariel sang a song to Lacey.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
That was really sweet and thoughtful.
It was.
Good memory.
Yeah.
It was. It was about 2 minutes too long, but it was really sweet and thoughtful.
She was mad. Someone recorded
Ariel?
it. No, my mom was
Oh.
mad. Someone recorded it and put it on Kid Nation Facebook, and my mom was like, "You didn't even sing. I hired Ariel to come sing for it, and you didn't even sing with her." Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't there for that.
Mm-hmm.
That was before Anna? Oh, that was forever ago.
Yeah, you were still married.
Still liked my mom.
And your mom catching strays the whole podcast. What'd she do?
She doesn't listen.
Tried to send you a fun singing telegram.
What would you do if, like, just out of nowhere, your mom's like, Lacey, I know you've worked really hard on this podcast, so I'm going to listen this week.
not how you get the girl.
That would be my mom supporting me. So I don't think that we have that problem. Let's
There it
listen
is
to
again.
some of our Google voicemail.
Yes!
We got a
Yes!
lot of calls from listeners, and I apologize because we've had so many, and it's been a while since I have gotten to them. So apologies to all of our friends and fans out there that have been calling and leaving voicemails. Here is a very awesome voicemail from a very awesome friend named Cora.
Hi, 13 Podcast. My name is Cora, and I'm 13 years old. I started watching this podcast around 2 years ago, and I just had so much fun just kind of catching up on all the episodes, and now I gotten to the point where I wait for every Tuesday at noon for it to come out, and I kind of home from school and I listen to it before I go, and I just love y'all's podcast. I did send another voicemail, but I don't think it went through, so I'm just going to send another one. But I just want to say that I don't know theories or anything, but I just want to say that y'all are just so great, and keep doing what y'all are doing. Y'all are so amazing.
Aw, Cora, that was so
Cora!
nice.
At
Yes.
first, I thought it was my niece. I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. She called. But she's not 13, so
Oh.
it's not her.
Cora, that was the sweetest voicemail. And you're 13 years old. What a perfect age.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. That just made my day.
Hey, let's hear from Chase.
Well,
Hey,
Sorry. Go.
I was just going to point out, Nick,
Yeah.
that I'm not the only one that's thirsty for you. We've gotten a lot of phone calls
Wow.
about you, Mr. Handsome, starting with
Not you. It was my
Gorgeous.
ego. Who am I going with?
Chase.
All right.
Hey, this is Chase calling from Charlotte, North Carolina again. I enjoyed getting to call you guys a few weeks ago. It was awesome getting to hear myself, my awesome, amazing voice in y'all's podcast. No, but I was just calling to call out Nick. Nick, your Tortured Poets cover was absolutely amazing. And I was just going to call you out and say that Taylor needs to take notes from you. I mean, we all know that she got her inspiration for the Tortured Poets department from your cover, for y'all Swifties in the park.
Uh-huh.
And it's just really sad that Taylor's not giving you guys the recognition that, y'all deserve.
Chase is right. Chase is right. Where's the love, Taylor? Where's the love? That's so funny.
You did great. You really did.
Oh,
do great.
thanks.
And your cover's up too.
Who's up now?
Yes.
Amy's is up.
Amy's is up.
Mm-hmm.
Amy's laying down. I love the behind the scenes videos. The pictures
They're
are really
fun.
great. I really like watching the behind the scenes videos of Anna trying to pose everyone and take pictures. Lacey's giving commentary, and it's just really fun.
For Lacey and I's photos,
There was a wig involved.
there was a wig involved.
When did those come out?
I'm
week?
doing one a week, so yeah. So I guess by the time this episode posts, one of them will be up.
That's
so.
funny.
Yeah.
Okay, Lacey, who's
Also,
next?
side
Oh,
note, I
yep.
would like to just say that, Nick, I adore and respect your wife. That's just a joke that I hit on you. I just think you're a beautiful human. I'm just not trying to be disrespectful. I don't want anybody to think that I'm serious. You
Wait,
are
you
seriously
don't think I'm
beautiful.
good-looking?
You are seriously beautiful, but I'm not for real hitting on you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, just to clarify.
Thank you.
If I was hitting on you, you couldn't handle it.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Sounds like a challenge.
So Laura commented she listened listened during Bad Blood, where I guess Amy and Anna were giving us nicknames, and she had this suggestion for you, Nick.
Oh.
Hey y'all, Laura Hoagland here, big fan of 13 and the Taylor Swift fan podcast. Was just listening to the Bad Blood episode and laughing at your name for Nick, but I want to take it a layer deeper, and I think his name should be Dookie Howser. Get it? Dookie Howser? I think that'd be perfect for Nick. Anyways, love y'all. Bye.
I don't remember this conversation at all.
Because you weren't there.
Oh,
It was just Anna and
then I
Amy.
didn't listen to the episode.
See,
We know.
We know. So for Bad Blood, it was just me and Amy for that episode, and we knew that you wouldn't listen.
What?
So we declared war.
Yeah, because there was bad blood.
Have y'all been
was
waiting
the
for me to
theme.
respond? Was this a
No.
test?
No. So you know how in the Bad Blood music video, everybody has like cool names? Like Taylor's like Catastrophe and like, whatever. Everybody has cool names. We're like, oh my gosh, we need names also. So we came up with names for ourselves, and then we're like, no, we need to come up with names for Lacey and Nick, but they're not here, so they can't, have a word in it. And my dreams came true because our listeners have been commenting y'all's names on our social media, but you guys just don't know.
I guess I haven't noticed.
So, Nick, the name that we gave you was Dookie.
I don't
Dookie.
know why. I think I was thinking like the Duke. That's my
John
excuse.
Wayne.
Yeah,
John
the
Wayne.
Dookie.
Yeah, Manly.
Dookie. We just thought Dookie.
Dookie.
I liked it because it reminded me of Pookie.
You're the shit. That's why.
Growing up, my nickname was Pookie with my family.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay, so
I promise it really was.
Not Dookie. Because
Not Dookie.
If Dookie was your nickname, I
No.
would want to know why.
No.
what were our nicknames?
You were Striker, something Striker,
Oh, okay.
and I was.
No, you were Striker.
I was Silent. I was the Silent.
Oh,
Killer.
the Silent Killer.
Mm.
Yeah, you were
Yeah,
the
and
Silent
you were
Killer.
something Striker.
Something Striker. And Lacey was Clownzilla.
Which is great
Oh,
and
I
perfect.
love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah, because we
that.
thought that was like badass, and also the whole clown thing.
Yeah, and it's not Dookie. That's great.
But yeah, and so after that episode, we were like, Amy and I were like, we're just not going to tell them that we did that, and just kind of like let it ride out. And then on your post, on your album cover post, I think there's a few comments that are like, let's go, Dookie.
I never saw it, I guess. I don't know. That's so funny.
I hope
Yeah.
that nickname sticks.
It's a good long game. Good long game.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Someone's going to come up to me now calling me Dookie.
Man, this,
Sorry.
yeah. No, it's great. I wanted it to happen without you knowing, like the
Okay.
context.
Man, if people call me that, like my kids might be at the park event. They're going to hear people call me Dookie,
Yeah.
and then they're going to call me Dookie.
No, it's gonna be like the Duke. It's a respectful thing.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, Dookie, Ricky also left a voicemail giving you some cred.
Oh, gosh. Why are these all about me today? I love it. Okay, let's listen.
Hi, guys. This is Ricky M. I love your podcast. I've been listening from the beginning. I'm right now just after the Midnight's release, so it's been so much fun seeing how excited and all your theories were before it was released. I want to say how much I appreciate, especially Nick, because as a middle-aged straight male Swiftie, there's not many of us out there, so I love hearing your viewpoints and knowing I'm not alone out there. But I appreciate everyone's viewpoint. Love you guys. I'll definitely keep listening.
Oh, thanks, Ricky. Stay strong out there. It's hard for us.
I love like when it comes to like representation.
Yeah.
It's this middle-aged straight white man.
That's right here. That is me.
I love it.
I can't represent too many demographics. I can't represent the straight white guys. I don't know how important of a demographic that is.
No, it is important, especially for male Swifties. It does mean a lot.
Thank you. All right.
And you represent the beautiful people, Dookie.
Without you, we would just be ugly.
Right. Maybe I just felt like I needed to humble you a little bit.
That's fine. Humble away. Humble away.
Okay, and one more voicemail, Nick. This is not about you.
Okay, good.
Our bestie, Kirsten from Tulsa,
All right.
has a very, in my opinion, this is an Amy-like question to add to the Taylor Swift list.
Ooh, let me get my phone.
Hey, besties. It's Kirsten from Tulsa. And I just had a question that I wanted to add to your list, or if it's worthy of being on your list, I guess. It's a very good list. So, the Eras Tour is 3.5 hours long. I kind of think our girl might need a snack. I mean, she's powerhouse net for 3.5 hours. I would need a snack. I think Taylor might need a snack. So, does she get snack in between, like while she's like changing and stuff like that? Is she horfing down something too? And if she is, what's your snack of choice? So I kind of want to know.
Yeah.
So anyway, just thought that might be a good question to add to the list. Okay, can't wait to see you on April 27th. I'm so excited. Okay.
Oh, she's coming in from out of state.
She's coming from Tulsa?
That's cool.
Oh my God, that's awesome. And I am adding that to the list.
Yeah. But it's tricky because you have to have something that you can eat quickly. Like you can't eat a handful of crackers or goldfish because that's just too crumbly, crunchy. It'll get stuck in your mouth.
And Anna doesn't like goldfish.
Oh, sorry. It'd have to be like a grape. It'd have to be like something fruit, give you a little, it's cold, it's satisfying.
Frozen grapes would be.
Frozen grapes are good, but you got to eat them quick.
Yeah.
Because she's also drinking a bunch of water and doing a quick change.
Yeah. That's a great question.
I would be afraid to eat something, though, because then you eat something and then what if it hurts your stomach? What if it gets stuck in your throat? I mean, not that I'm choking on food or anything, but if you're going to be sitting there singing, I don't know that I would want remnants of something in my throat.
I guess in general, like I would be curious to know what her meal is just the day of, like day of the show.
Yeah.
What do you have for breakfast and lunch beforehand? Do you wait and eat dinner after? Like,
because she has to fuel herself for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I'm sure she has like the best of the best, like dietitians, nutritionists and stuff with her, but I'm curious as to what that would be.
I wonder if Taylor Swift takes Adderall or if she's just naturally like that.
Also a great question.
Taylor, let's get into your medical history.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's so naturally energetic, or is it prescription as well?
Well, I did think about it once because not that long ago I sneezed really hard and I threw my back out.
Before the Eras Tour, actually.
Yeah, it was right before the Eras Tour. I had to wear a back brace to the Eras Tour. And I was thinking like, okay, if Taylor Swift sneezes too hard and hurts her back, what does she do? How is she going to perform? Like, what is she going to do? Like, I had to put myself on bed rest. I'm not joking. I was in a lot of pain. I was in a lot of back pain. And so it's like, what would Taylor do? Like, does she just not sneeze?
She doesn't.
Taylor, do you take painkillers?
Taylor, do you sneeze?
There is in the Reputation concert film, there's a moment where she takes a break to blow her nose and she hands a tissue to one of her dancers.
Oh, yeah. So much I want to know.
Yeah.
Maybe we can ask her at Swifties in the park. Taylor, we would like for you to
Taylor,
come
love
out.
that.
You're welcome to. I've been tagging her and everything, so she
All right.
knows she's invited.
Get your tickets to our event.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Taylor, get your tickets at $13.
And thanks for the voicemails, everyone.
yes, thank you. Leave them. Yeah, you can find our number in the description of this podcast, along with a link to our website, the13podcast.net, where you can get tickets to our events, and you can also apply to be a vendor. We would love to amplify your business and highlight you and have people come support you if you are able to make it out. So
And come
all
meet
that info is
Kirsten
there.
from Tulsa.
Yeah.
Come meet
Yeah.
Kirsten from Tulsa. Maybe even Cora if she is local. But we really enjoy getting together with everybody and celebrating Taylor Swift. And we would love to see you there on April 27th.
All right, so join us on the next podcast when we're breaking down a song. We're going to do This Love. Has anyone prepared for This Love yet? Anybody in the room?
I did last week. And then Amy very thoughtfully sent a text today and said, just to double check, we are doing How to Get the Girl, right?
Yeah.
And Anna was like, I'm preparing for
I had
love.
prepped for this love. I thought that was next. I thought Lacey was just 1 week ahead last week. No, turns out she was just 2 weeks ahead.
Yeah.
So I'm already prepped for this love, yeah.
It's going to be great.
It
We are
is.
very
Can't wait to
well
talk about it.
prepared. Yeah.
Oh, also, I don't know if we have mentioned it yet, or well, we have, but to just re-mention in this episode, we will be doing a live stream for the Tortured Post Department when it drops on April 19th, like I guess the night of the 18th. The second that the album is available, we're going to do a listening party, just like we did for Midnights. But if you missed it, you can join us for the Tortured Post Department, and we will be live streaming on our YouTube page because that's available to most people. Because TikTok isn't available in a lot of countries.
Right.
So we're going to do our YouTube page. So head over there and subscribe, or be sure to join us on the night of April 18th leading into April 19th so we can all celebrate the Tortured Post Department.
And listen to
Together.
it for the first time together, starting with track 1.
Are we going to do a drinking game?
I mean,
yeah.
I think so.
I'm speaking for everybody. Yeah.
I'm ready for a drink, but I had too much to drink
Last time I had a
Yeah.
little too much.
Yeah.
So I might
It'll be so
rein
fun,
it
though.
in.
This will be more of like a little classy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super classy at midnight.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks for listening. The 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Subscribe for free and leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.